Following World War II, the newly formed Federal Republic of Germany faced a significant challenge. It needed to rebuild its naval forces quickly to contribute to NATO's defenses. However, there was simply no time to plan, build, and test new large warships from scratch. The solution came from the United States. As part of the military assistance program, the U.S. transferred 6 Fletcher-class destroyers to the German Navy, or Bundesmarine, between 1958 and 1960. An option for 5 additional ships was not taken. These were not hand-me-downs in their original state. Before being transferred, the ships underwent a significant modernization program. Their World War II-era anti-aircraft armament was removed, including all 20mm Oerlikon cannons and 40mm Bofors guns. They were also outfitted with new electronics, and upon arrival in Germany, they were fitted with German controls and communication systems. While the superstructure and weapons were updated, the classic Fletcher hull and powerful power plant remained unchanged. As built, these were formidable ships, over 114 meters long, displacing 2,750 tons fully loaded, and capable of speeds that gave them a real advantage in anti-submarine warfare against new, fast Soviet submarines like the Whiskey-class. These Fletcher destroyers served the Bundesmarine for a relatively short but critical period. They were a precious stopgap, providing immediate capability while Germany awaited the completion of its first modern, missile-armed destroyers, the Lutyens class. During their service, they diligently performed their duty, conducting vital patrols as part of NATO's Baltic security structure. The Zerstörer 1 is joining us as a Blitz pass ship this September. Let's take a quick first look at this Tier 9 destroyer. Right away, you'll notice a significant choice between its 2 camouflages. After testing both and considering my playstyle and commander build, I found the historical camouflage, the one that increases torpedo range, to be the more advantageous pick over the torpedo damage boost. Looking at her skills, she's clearly a capable destroyer. She comes equipped with a Level 2 rapid reload, a Level 2 radar, and a Level 2 smoke generator. For my equipment, I went with main battery reload, engine acceleration, and concealment. A fairly standard but effective setup. Now, let's talk about the commander. Maximilian von Spee is currently the ideal choice for German destroyers. For his skills, I'm taking 6th Sense over the anti-aircraft option. The fire supremacy skill at level 5 is crucial, as it gives us an extra rapid reload charge. Mistweaver is a must-have for both smoke duration and cooldown. And at level 11, destroyers get that valuable AP penetration skill. The skills beyond level 12 represent my general destroyer build. The Specialist, level 14 skill, is particularly useful as it adds an extra charge to all consumables, not just the first strike medal. I use Preheating Plus on the 3rd skill of the Commander just to reach and capture the areas in first place. If you're not a capturing destroyer player, as a matter of fact you should be, it is not a skill that you can get the benefits of it. Level 5 and Level 10 are related skills. If you want to use rapid reload efficiently, you should take both these skills. Comparing the new destroyer, Zerstörer 1. Now, if you're thinking of comparing it to the German tech tree giants like the Z46 or Z44, just stop right there. They have almost nothing in common. In reality, the Z1 is essentially a Fletcher-class destroyer, so the real comparison needs to be with the other Fletchers. And let's be honest, There's a bit of a Fletcher inflation at Tier 9. We have a lot of them. The Z1 boasts an excellent main gun reload time, and with its single set of 5 torpedoes, it leans much more into a gunboat role. However, its main battery feels less potent than other gunboat destroyers at this tier. Lacking a turret compared to its Fletcher cousins really hurts its firepower. So that fast reload is nice, but don't get your hopes up about winning straight-up gunfights. It often falls short in a dogfight. Personally, I've never been a huge fan of the standard Fletcher main guns. The burst fire on someone like the Johnston wasn't bad, but I generally find this class's dispersion, shell arc, and especially its shell velocity to be lackluster. While it's not a dedicated torpedo boat, you can spec into torpedoes with your elite bonus, commander skills, and camouflage. But with only 5 torpedoes per launcher, that choice is a bit questionable. It is true, however, that there are some jobs main guns just can't do, and for those, you'll be desperate for those torpedoes. I just wish they were a bit faster. Even though destroyer duels can be tedious in this ship, its durability is excellent. The enemy team will spend a considerable amount of time trying to destroy you. If your teammates can capitalize on that distraction, winning the match becomes much easier. Now let's get to the Z1's most obvious and powerful feature, its anti-aircraft suite. This is, by far, the best AA among any Fletcher. To give you an idea, it's just slightly below the Friesland and on par with the Östergötland. It's the most deterrent AA we've seen on a new destroyer in a long time. We've seen from ships like the Tier 9 Black and Neustrashimi that even powerful hybrids with radar and smoke can feel inadequate at carrying a battle. The Z1 isn't in that league, but it's hard for her to carry a match from start to finish. Where it truly excels is in a support role, capturing areas, keeping enemy ships busy, and most importantly, keeping the aircraft carrier busy to protect your team and buy them precious time. For me, it's a support specialist, not a lone wolf. I don't think I will play Zerstörer much when I have so many Fletcher-class ships. We have seen enough of destroyers with weak torpedo power but with rapid reload and burst fire recently. Also, there is no much room for a Fletcher-class destroyer. But as a Blitz-pass ship, it is undoubtedly a good choice with its benefits. We should not forget that this is a premium Tier 9 ship. You need to start a flood and set a fire to increase your damage on this ship. But don't use it like a concealed torpedo boat. Capture the areas, use your smoke, and spot the enemy with your radars, and never overflank on the map. In this particular gameplay, I'm not letting these 2 battleships to enter the area. My damage potential may be low, but I am securing the area, repelling them.
Let's do some serious damage. Knockout. Got him. Knockout. Let's do some serious damage. Anti-aircraft gun cruiser on full alert! All forces, defend that area! Forces, defend that area! Let's do some serious damage! Anti-aircraft gun cruiser on full alert! Some serious damage. Got him. Penetration. out to win. Anti-aircraft gun cruiser on full alert. I can see them, turtles. Penetration. Let's do some serious damage. Knockout. Let's do some serious damage. Penetration. Knockout. Let's do some serious damage. Knockout. Penetration. Let's do some serious damage. Got him. some serious damage. Knockout. Let's do some serious damage. Penetration. Got him. Knockout. Penetration. Knockout. Let's do some serious damage. Got him. Let's do some serious damage. Got him. Let's do some serious damage. Penetration. Knockout. Knockout. Let's do some serious damage. Penetration. Knockout. Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert. Let's do some serious damage!